Oh, I see. My settings are slightly different than I remember them being. Okay. Okay, OBS, whatever. Okay, just gotta get the game up and running. Already logged in and everything. I just have to actually log in on Miku. Okay. There. Waiting to get visual confirmation that everything is looking fine. Yep. Okay. Just kind of a chill night tonight. We're just going to be doing a bunch of side quests because Miku has a million of them built up. Okay. Don't really want to be rogue right now. I'm going to avoid... Hello, Robert. I'm going to avoid playing as Dragoon tonight. Because I already have Miku's Heavensward Glam ready to go. And I don't think I've shown it anywhere yet, so I'd prefer to keep it a secret until we get to Heavensward. Miku is in so much side quest debt, you have no idea, okay? We have to do side quests on Paladin, Warrior, White Mage, no Scholar, Pugilist, yes, not Dragoon, Rogue, Archer, Thaumaturge, no Summoner. So, like, most of our classes. And, on top of that, we have to advance all of these. Which, these are going to be what we start with tonight. So far, the idea is we're going to be doing a lot of these things up front, and then we're going to get into doing some optional content, which I just realized I do not have the thing near me for keeping track of which optional content we've done. So I'll have to get up and get that in a moment. And then we'll round out the night by doing a ton of job side quests. Alright, Martial Perfection. Lunga is gone. She had no duties that would take her from the camp this day. I fear she rides for Zaharak, and her chance at Zagaz Tez head. The war leader must be told. So you make me do it? Okay. Sure. She's gone. The impatient whelp, reckless action is not martial courage. To charge into battle without certainty of oneself or one's enemy is to court disaster. Lunga is beyond our help now. This is her battle and her battle alone. Amaljaa forbids intervention in such vendettas. If she wishes to perish in a blaze of false glory, then that is the path she has chosen. Lunga's decisions define her as a warrior, and thus will end her tale. Harmuzga will do nothing. We have trained Lunga since she was barely more than a hatchling. There must be some... Oh my god. There must be something we... Honored ally, though I risk bringing shame upon myself and the Brotherhood, I beg you, hear my plea. As an Amaljaa, I am bound by our laws and customs, but you are not. Pray, follow Lunga into Zaharak and see that she survives this madness. Where is that? South. Let's see, we have to do 4 of these. 2 of them do end quest lines. 2 of them are just going to be advancing the Sylphs and the Ixal. Definitely did not forget those guys' names for a second. They do very little in the story. They're probably the beast tribe you interact with the least. Where are you, Zagaz Te? Your doom has come. Adventurer, why are you here? Did you follow me? I told you, I don't need... Since you are here, perhaps you can prove useful. There's a cage yet deeper within the stronghold. I thought that perhaps it might be... Well, just free the prisoner, yes? The key is held by Monab Cha? I don't know. He is the Flame Fang's second in command, and not to be underestimated, Zagaz Te is mine, but you will have your share of the glory. Now go. And then she jankily sprints away. How's the audio, by the way? Is it loud? I feel like it might be a bit loud. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. There. Ah, there it is. Okay. Wait for that guy to go away. Where? Okay, that's good. Yeah, it just felt a little loud on my end, so... You know, I'd always heard that these Amaljaa quests are, like, the worst. But I'm gonna be honest, now that I've finished all of them, they were kind of inoffensive when it comes to ARR, like, daily quests. You know, at the very least, now that I have Flight unlocked, they're not so bad. Who is it? Who's there? Stay back! You stay away! I know why you're here. Filthy kidnappers. You've come for my little loon, haven't you? Oh, no. Ma'am, that's a rock. Well, you can't have her. No one can have her. She's been promised to the Lord of the Inferno. Oh. Mother, you're alive. Who is that? No, I know you people snatchers and your dirty tricks. Now, get out before you scare my little loon. Out, I said. No. Man, that's a little depressing. There's not quite as touching as the reunion betwixt mother and child. I can scarce contain my tears of bittersweet joy. Think we're gonna have to fight this guy, or do you think it's just gonna, like, end in a cutscene? Zagaz Te, you'll pay for... Oh my god. I turned Scottish for a second. You'll pay for what you've done to her, and to me. Some of the tempered, such as this one, are exposed overlong to the sacred flame. They become the walking witless, barely aware of their own existence. Is Lord Ifrit's power not magnificent? Come now, it's time you were purified in the raging blaze of his blessing. Come back and face me, coward. I go now to put an end to that monster's abominations once and for all, but if I'm to have any chance of victory, I need you to first destroy Ifrit's beacons. Honor and pride, adventurer. Oh, I see. We're gonna have to go smash some stuff. Okay. I don't even have Aeos summoned. What am I doing? There. I don't remember if I ever mentioned it on stream, but the Scholar AoE setup is like really funny because Ruin 1 here deals damage with a potency of 150, and you would expect the AoE spell to deal like less damage, but no, it is 165. It's like actively stronger. I think it's normally only 150 at level 50, but because Miku's at 55, she has like some extra abilities that she normally wouldn't have at this level. Okay. I imagine this is the end of the quest line. Probably. You are as a lost kitten that has wandered into the Drake's lair. Surrender this doomed vendetta. Submit to Ifrit's will, as your mother did before you. Oh, we are not participating in this. Oh. Well, that was sick. How is this possible? My spells are drawn from the searing furnace of Ifrit's might. Wrong. Your power is drawn from the beacons, and those altars of suffering are no more. Without your precious blessing, there's naught to protect you from the sting of my arrows. Mercy! Mercy, I beg you! The will of our god is overwhelming. Spare my life, and I shall become your slave instead. Pitiful creature. If any bring shame to the Amaljaa Zagha's Tev, then it is you. Your power is broken and my vengeance complete. No more of my arrows need to be stained by your coward's blood. Crawl back under your rock lizard. What? Huh? Why are you letting him leave? What? Is she stupid? Oh. Wow. Really glad Miku's standing like 3 inches to the left. Unbelievable. You forsook all that is sacred to a true warrior of the Amaljaa Zagha's Tev. For your cowardice and cruelty, the only reward is death. See, now someone is making sense. I beheld the entire confrontation, Lunga. You fought with honor and with courage. Such was my proud exultation. The dagger flew unbid from my hand. How unfortunate, then, that Zagha's Tev stood in its path. It appears that the perfect martial detachment yet eludes even me. That mask has holes in it. Would the tears not come out of... Okay. I guess maybe not, actually. Oh, she was looking down, though. I don't know. Don't really physically know how that worked out. Were you watching, Mother? You've been avenged. No, she's in a cage. Like 40 feet from here. I imagine this is the end of the quest line. So, you know, that was cute. Probably gonna have like one more cutscene. In fact, I can just look it up. Martial. Yep. One last cutscene, and then we report in with the Immortal Flames. And we're done with the Amaljaa forever. These were cute little quests, I suppose. With the Flame Fangs defeated, the Amaljaa within Sanrock will return to cowering behind their campfires. And though the embers of Ifrit's blessings yet smolder, we shall fight that fire with the flames we ourselves nurture, a strength born from within. But I need not speak to you of strength, for you, perhaps more than any, have neared the peak of perfection. You have earned the highest praise and the deepest gratitude of my people. Even should our races clash in blood-drenched savagery, you, honored ally, will always be welcomed by the Brotherhood of Ash. I've seen my mother safely to Forgotten Springs. It is unheard of for Temper to ever recover from their primal-induced madness, but it is my hope that she will at least find a measure of peace in her old home. Oh, and a word with you, adventurer. I questioned your resolve, and you have answered me as well as any Amaljaa warrior would. You have my respect. Oh, okay. And my thanks. Well, this feels strange. Why are you staring? I cannot help the way I look. My brethren must think me hideous. Oh, okay. The road calls you, honored ally. Though misfortune seeks to waylay us, let us not stray from the path of the strong. And that is the end of the Amaljaa quests. Oh, right. Don't even need to teleport. Next up, we'll do the Sylphs, I suppose. That one ought to be probably a little bit shorter than this one. It's not wrapping anything up. Commander Giselbert submitted a detailed report me. It seems my decision to assign you to this duty was the correct one. With the Amaljaa fanatics thus quelled, Thanalan may enjoy a measure of peace for a time. And though we are never in short supply of Beastman-related problems, I believe you've earned a respite from the chaos. Enjoy the rest while you may. I gave like 600 gold or gil. That's it. That should give us a title, I think. Eventually. Sister of Ash. You know, I think that's actually better than the current one we have. Nov's Clutchmate is like fine. But Sister of Ash is better. Go to the Sylphs. Ugh. I'm in that state where after I have a cold, like, I spend the next, like, 2 weeks just, like, still coughing up everything. It's awful. Hello, voice. Friend, you must listen. I was perusing my tomes before when I came across a most fascinating passage. Are you perchance familiar with how baby sylphs are born? Perhaps I can put it in layman's terms. You see, sylphs come into this world in the form of a bulb, not unlike certain types of flora. But these bulbs will not sprout into a sylph of their own volition. No, they must first be incubated within a special pod, forming what is known as a podling, and given sufficient warmth and nutrition. Then and only then will a newborn sylph emerge. This got me thinking. Those frightful sylphs who accosted me said something about a podling, yes? I didn't put it together then, but yes, surely the Chosen One slumbers as a podling even as we speak. A podling which they assumed I had come to steal. This must be why they acted so threatened by my presence. We should continue our search in the Sylphlands straight away. That is to say, you should continue it. I mean, I'd go with you, of course. It's just, still feel so weak. I'm sure Olmixio? I have no idea how to pronounce that. Olmixio? Olmixio. I'm gonna add an I into it. Would agree. You should go see what he thinks. Bumbling One said, "What? Chosen One yet exists as a podling? Why did Bumbling One not tell this one sooner? There's no time to lose. Walking One must become Running One and retrieve Chosen One's podling from the Sylphlands with all haste. This one can help. This one uses see-through magic so that Walking One becomes Hidden One. But be careful, see-through magic will not last long. If Touch One see Walking One is in trouble. Now hurry, find Chosen One." Oh no. Oh no. Oh. I can't even sprint. I'm sorry, they want me to go how far in 40 seconds? I see, okay. This isn't quite as bad. It's still bad, but it's not quite as bad. What's funny is I can already walk past these enemies without getting noticed. Phew, this one is exhausted. Who knew a podling could be so heavy? Lazy One should feel honored to be trusted by Boss One, the super secret mission. Yes, this one is honored, but also tired, so this one hides podling in super secret place. We'll carry Boss to One. Arms and wings are strong enough. The boss said not to let podling out of sight for even one eye blink. Yes, but this one was going to go get it. Where did this one put it again? Was it near entrance to one's home, or this one cannot remember. Oh, what has this one done? Boss One will pluck this one's wings out one by one. These ones must search. If these ones do not find Chosen One quickly, this one will not survive Boss's wrath. Let's see. This one? Uh-oh. Oh, good. Now I get to walk this back manually. I see. This is the quest that everyone was warning me about. Everyone told me there is a really, really annoying quest that requires you to carry an object without getting hit in this area. It's this one. Again, luckily, we're high enough level to ignore all of these. That being said, this does still take absolutely forever, so... Yep, okay, quest is already over. Could it truly be the Chosen One's podling? Good show, friend. Why is it every bit as beautiful as I would have expected from the tales, and thrice the size? Brave One has done it. These ones cannot thank Brave One enough. By keeping Chosen One out of the hands of touched ones, Brave One has saved these ones. No, everyone in Eorzea from thundery demise. Oh, let us not engage in hyperbole, friend Sylph. Chosen One or no, she is just a wee babe after all. Foolish One has 4 eyes, yet none of them sees. Has Foolish One learned nothing from those paper stacks? From the moment Chosen One emerges from Cradle, Chosen One holds the power of 1,000,000 of these ones. Power to command Primal One with ease, by which waking ones draw breath. What does Four-Eyed One think would happen if Chosen One's powers fell into the hands of touched ones? Lord Ramu would come down from the heavens, and Walking One's precious Gridania would go boom! Primal and Gridania? How frightful! Why, we really must do something about this. Does Four-Eyed One need 4 ears as well? That is why this one sent Brave One in search of Chosen One. What matters is that Chosen One is safe now. Under these one's care, Chosen One will be raised in Little Solace, where Chosen One will know only peace and gentleness. If raised properly, Chosen One's great powers will bring comfort and solace, not destruction. This one, all of these ones, will see to that. But Brave One must be wary. These one's enemy will not give up so easily. Should touched ones return for Chosen One, this one would ask for Brave One's aid. Yeah, sure. If I'm here. Which, you know, something tells me very conveniently I will be. Okay, let's do Ixal. Focusing on the ones that I have, like, additional side quests to do first. Or at least before the kobolds. The kobolds made me a little angry, so we're doing them last. Okay. Switch to... Leatherworker. Oh god, I'm not going to be able to squawk. Miku, a task for you, Sezul has. In Sezul's crew, mechanical engineer by the name of Bozol Edjuan there is. Left camp to acquire component materials for engine, Bozol did, but return he does not. Without vital part for propulsion system, continue with construction we cannot. Have Miku search for missing Bozol and drag him back here, Sezul would. Went somewhere south, engineer did. Yes, somewhere south. I still have to finish getting all of this stuff to level 50. You. He looks like he's taking a shit. Miku, don't touch him. Bozol's arm. Stay back. Come at Chief Total Lock's orders, you have. No, away with you. Be caught by others, Featherless One will. Yet try to flutter free, do you? Hard to fly on broken wing, yes? Finished our game with you, we have not. Enough fun you have had. Miss your fawning presence, your goddess will. Such insolent screeching. Make self-target for torment, you do. Enough pointless resistance. Time to rejoin flock and devote yourself to divine Garuda it is. Oh, please don't make me fight them. Where did you come from, No Feathers? This one's pet, are you? Cease your glaring, or snap your arm too, Chieftain will. Go, return to sniveling Sezul and give him message you shall. Cease the skulking about in forest he must, or find himself and crew buried beneath boughs he will. Answer now to goddess all Ixal do. Divine Garuda, terrible and beautiful Garuda. Glad they tired of their sport I am. Based on logging grounds, that chieftain is. Or based at logging grounds, that chieftain is. Taken actions of Ekadal 9 as personal insult he has. Ugh, Bozol's arm. Useless it is. Ruined Bozol for his craft they have. Wish to rely on Featherless One, Bozol does not, but take these materials you must. Necessary for crafting high-quality engine component they are. Without components, cerulean propulsion engine remains incomplete. Build vibration-absorbing cushioning we must. Artisan you are, yes. Leave this task in your hands, Bozol shall. At place your people called Tree Speak Stables, find well-equipped workshop, you will. Unlike Bozol, need for sneaking in and using at night, you have not. Burn like fire, Bozol's arm does. Go, Featherless One must do what Bozol cannot. You know, the game is missing, extremely slow-paced, full voice acting that plays for every line of dialogue. Greetings, crafting facility, here. See, blah, blah, blah. I don't think any of this is important. Okay, we need to equip gloves, I think. Yeah, we have to equip these to be able to do anything here. Oh, what am I on? Oh, they're working. Alright, we have to make it high quality. Done. That was a little easy. Oh, and we're already done. Nice. I'm noticing the final quests take longer than any of the others. Unfortunately, this is only quest 2 out of 8 for the Ixal. They go much further than the others for some reason. Luckily, it doesn't actually take me that long to get through the Ixal quests. Like, in terms of doing dailies, so... Worried for Miku, Sezul was. Returned and explained all Bozol did. Snapping of bones, nasty chieftain's threats. Prevent Miku from crafting components Cecil feared he would. Please take this away from me. Very good, very good. Oh, Miku, 2 beakfuls of gratitude, Cecil does. First for finding Bozol, second for crafting engine component. Being tended for injury, Bozol is, short-sighted thugs. They can pray all day to goddess, but growing back flying feathers, it will not. Yet air in abundance they have, right here between their own ears. This goddess, you speak of worshipping the primal Garuda, yes? Worship, yes. No means of mechanical propulsion. Have balloons. Slave to whims of wind they are. To control direction of their vessels, make use of enchanted air stones. They do. Infused with blessings of Garuda, these artifacts are. Stone creates wind. Wind moves balloons. Simple concept, but efficient and effective it is not. And always costly gifts of goddess are. Feathered demon, promise Ixal much, goddess does, but work only to satisfy Garuda's cruel desires, Cecil's people do. Answer their fervent prayers, goddess never will. That is why Ekadal 9 broke ties with Garuda. Rely on own skill and perseverance we shall. Prefer to adopt Featherless One's technology we do. That explains the hostile attitude of the Logging Grounds chieftain. He sees the Ekadal 9 as heretics and betrayers of their own kind. Yes, think of us as worst kind of Ixal they do, but also intend to lie at feet of Tata Ramu's chieftains we do not. Fly we shall, fly beyond the clouds. Yet, take much more time now it will. Wait until Bozzel's arm is healed. We must draft mechanical or technical designs for Dezul Qualan. No one else can. Sezzle, if you need someone to draft airship designs, then I'm your Lalafell. Training you say you have, but what of patience, Or of dedication? Regret making you offer lightly, you will. I am as serious as I've ever been. In fact, I've already started drafting improvements to your engine assembly. By incorporating my ideas, I believe you can reduce the weight of propulsion system by 20% while still retaining its current power output. Toy with our dream you must not. Should Tataramu's designs be flawed, use skin for covering vessel's wings, Cecil will. Tataramu draws designs, Miku crafts components. Very odd indeed, Cecil's crew has become. So be it. Now official members of Akadal 9 you are. Continue reaching for sky we shall. Damn, that gave a hefty chunk of EXP. It's 11k? Not bad. Okay, we've added some planks. The tail assembly has begun. Oh, that gave us an entire level up. Yeah, okay. That's pretty good. Now, one last one. We have to go finish off the kobolds. Only one more really annoying beast tribe talking quirk for me to have to say over and over again. For now, anyways, until I get the Sylphs and the Ixal ready to go. We must flee this place, adventurer. Run, dash, flee for our lives. Why? Because BB said so, and I dare I disobey my dear BB again? No, I dare not. Why must we flee? She tried to tell me, but I was too horrified to listen. Terrified, petrified, horrified. If you would know more, find her and ask her yourself. I will be holding my paws over my ears. Yes, I will. Adventurer, did you not flee with Gigu? You must leave this place. No, it is not safe for... God, that is the goofiest fucking helmet. Well, looky what we have here. Stragglers, eh? Laggards, strayers, stragglers. Ew, a hairless one. Just looking at her makes me want to retch. Gag, heave, retch. BB, I warned you what would happen if you betrayed me, but did you listen? No, you didn't. I remember this, like, the ending cutscene for this questline being amazing. Miku, are you... This doesn't look good. Zoga, please listen. Hark, here, listen. Gigu, you and your mangy lot weren't content with a bunch of spongers, leeches, scroungers, spongers. No, you would drag down your betters to your sorry standing. No, Zoga, no, this is not so. Shut your maw, I see the adventurer standing beside you. You are a traitor to the tunnels, a turncoat, treasonous, traitor. Please, Zoga, I only wanted to go home. Oh, I have a new home for you. Yes, I do. It's cozy and oh so warm. Scorching, scalding, warm. Yes, you'll make fine fuel for our flames. Zoga, have mercy. Miku standing here watching what can only be described as a rat soap opera. You disappoint me, BB. Yes, you do. By my side, you could have power and riches beyond your wildest dreams, yet you cast your lot with this weakling, this doormat, this weakling. Please, Zoga, I will do anything you say. Yes, yes, anything at all. Just spare poor Gigu's life. BB, no, no, you must not. Anything you say, anything at all. Now here's an astute girl. Smart, sharp, astute. Zoga can find a job for you. Yes, yes, I can. A skilled alchemist you are. Yes, yes, and quite the looker, too. You will slave in my workshop by day and keep me warm by night. Yes, you will. Nope, don't like that. Hate that, actually. And if I ever catch you slacking off, I'll feed you to the furnace and blast your whole order into the sea. Gigu, promise you will come for me? Swear, vow, promise? BB! BB, this is unfair, unreasonable, unjust, unfair. And it's your bloody fault as much as anyone's. If you moved your legs and paws half as much as you do your mouth, maybe you could have saved the girl from her fate. BB, you speak true, verily, assuredly true. At last, at long, long last, I see the error of my ways. Yes, the safest love, Gigu, will follow wherever you go. Finally, you're talking some sense. Now round up your best men. We're off to Ugamaro to take the battle to Zoga. What? You cannot be serious. This is madness, craziness, lunacy, madness. Of all of the weird talking quirks of these guys, the kobolds are the most exhausting to speak out loud. Follow wherever you go, eh? Bloody worthless you are. What in the 7 L's does BB even see in you? But you do not understand. No, you do not see. Round up my best men? No. No kobold will follow a leader as pathetic as me. I'm alone. Helpless, alone. Probably really tiring to write, yeah. I wonder what it looks like in Japanese. It is you who speaks madness, Gigu. Craziness, lunacy, madness. You know nothing. No, nothing at all. Listen to us, Gigu. Yes, listen well. We are with you. We have always been with you. Bozu and Bo-Boo speak true. Oh my god. Are we jealous of BB's love for you? Yes, we are. But you are our leader, and you have always led us well. Wherever you go, we will follow faithfully, dutifully, loyally, faithfully. Bozu, Bobu, Bogu. But I am... You're the leader of the 789th. That's what you are, and it's high time you bloody acted the part. Your friends are counting on you. BB all the more so. The choice is yours to make. Now, what do you say? I will go. Yes. Just wait, my precious BB. Gigu is coming to save you. Music to my bloody ears. I guess men, or kobolds, can change after all. Now listen up. Miku and I will storm Ugamaro from the fore and create a diversion. Gigu, you'll sneak into the workshop the back way and put Zoga's new furnace out of commission. Your fruitcake of a friend... Skate Swizz, you can't say that. You can't say that. Bago should be able to furnish us with the tools for the task. You can't say that. Tonight we're canceling Skate Swizz. Amidst all the smoke and clatter, we'll find BB and return her to safety. Now listen, Gigu, Miku, I stand with you, but this is your battle. The life and livelihood of you, your friends, and your love. It's all in your grippy paws. Got it? Good. Now let's hear your battle cry. Mommy! Forgive me, I will speak, you will speak to Bago for me. Yes, I need a moment to reflect. I'm sorry, I'm just getting distracted at how they spelled mommy. Okay. Oh yeah, they updated the game so that now you can mount while moving, which is really nice. You and Gigu will make things go boom, make mayhem, madness, massacre, mayhem. Bago will help. Oh yes, he will. Bago will give you the biggest, burstingest of all Bago's beauties. They make very big booms, they do. Yes, yes, indeed. So, Zoga's workshop, no, not just his workshop. All of Ugamaro will be reduced to rubble. Wreckage, ruin, rubble. You will distract Zoga's lackeys, help Gigu do his deed. Yes, Bago has a present for you as well. A gift, a boon, a present. Take these lovely, lovely little ones. Their size may be trifling, but do not be fooled. No, set them off in succession, and they will make lovely, lovely sparks. Yes, yes, they will. Alright, and now we're on to the actual, like, moment of gameplay in this quest. I gotta... hold on. HUD layout. Get down here. There. That's better. If I need to later, I can shrink that, but... I don't like having these, like, float in the middle of the screen where they default to. Kinda just hate having them sit there. I can't help but notice I have 6 of these, which means we're gonna have to do another round. Aye, that should do the trick round here. Now to delve a bit deeper. Follow me. I'm actually astonished that the game let me do that without aggroing every enemy in this room. Looks like our job here is done. The rest is up to Gigu. A right horrifying thought, that. Zoga's workshop lies right beyond this door, and I've already taken the liberty of knocking out the doorman and relieving him of his key. Let's hop to it, eh, Miku? Man, this one's a long one. Adventurer, you've come to see Gigu do his job, yes? Behold, gaze, regard, behold! Ah, that should do it. Probably, possibly, maybe. You are proud of Gigu, yes? Yes, you should be. Oh, if only BB could see me now. Yes, she would be smitten, swooning, struck, smitten. What was that noise? Oh, adventurer, we must flee, run, fly, flee, before scary, scary Zoga finds us. That craven kobold did his job, eh? It's a bloody miracle. Now let's get out of here before the whole place comes tumbling down. Is this the cutscene? Back to the dig. Yes. Quickly, swiftly, briskly. Gigu! I will crush you, smash you, squash you, crush you. In all my years, I've never suffered such indignity. You are finished, Gigu. Yes, yes, your bones will feed my furnace. Stand back, adventurer. No, no, no. Further. This is my battle, my fight, my struggle, my battle. Feel the pain, Gigu, the hurt, the suffering, the pain. Ow, ow, have mercy, Zoga. Yes, yes, have mercy. There will be no mercy for you, Gigu. No, 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 not ever. You will feel the full brunt of my wrath, my anger, my rage, my wrath. So, God, please. Die, perish, croak, die like the worthless dreg you are. Zoga. Sucker for punishment, eh? Yes, yes, you are. Zoga, please stop this. I beg you, beseech you, implore you. Gigu has suffered enough. Yes, yes, he has. You are strong, Zoga. Yes, strong and skilled with the pick. You should be leading us to greater heights. Why waste your time on the poor, weak Gigu? Silent. Be silent. Gigu? Yes, yes, be silent. Shut up. Close your bloody maw. Gigu? Gigu? Stand back. Hands off. Get lost. Yes, yes, all of you. I never asked for your help. No, no, not a one of you. This is Gigu's battle. See this, Zoga? Yes. Yes, you do. This is Bago's life work. His magnum opus. It brims with the power to blast you and the whole 13th Order into dust, debris, detritus? Dust? It's actually not a word I've heard before. This is for all the years of oppression, insult, abuse, oppression. Yes, yes, Zoga, you have walked all over Gigu for the last time. Zoga, I'll see you. I'll see you in the 7th hell. What? Gigu, what have you... I just want to point out that this questline is us... Oh! That guy's fucking dead. No, Miku, do not nod at this. I'm finished. Done. Complete. Finished. I just want to point out that this questline is, us, the Warrior of Light, helping a social outcast perform a terrorist attack via bombing. Thank you, my friends, my comrades, my allies, my friends. It is you, yes, yes, all of you, who gave me the courage to fight that battle, yes, a battle I should have fought long ago. Ha ha! I had my doubts, I must admit, but I'm happy to say you proved me wrong, and you, Miku, this wouldn't have been possible without you. Gotta assist in a little terrorism. If a Final Fantasy game ends and you haven't done at least one terrorist plot, then, like, what was the point of it? With Zoga out of the way, the kobolds of Ugamaro should quiet down, a development which should please the Commander Bloedin and the Red Swallows. Spent more time in those tunnels than I'd have liked, but all's well that ends well. Phoebe, you've come. You are proud of me, yes? Yes, yes, what do you think of your Gigu now? You are horrible! Terrible, miserable, horrible! I've never been told such hurtful things. No, no, never! What happened to the sweet Gigu I used to know? Goodbye, Gigu. Farewell. Again, rat soap opera. I cannot win. No, no, not with her. But do not worry about Gigu. Do not fret, do not fuss, do not worry. Yes, for my battle with Zoga has given me new courage. Strength, confidence, courage. I will win back BB's heart, yes. I will increase our productivity 100-fold. I will not rest, slack, slumber, rest, until the 789th becomes the first. I will do all this, yes, all this and more. Yes, yes. As soon as I awake from my nap. I feel that, Gigu. I feel that. Perhaps I spoke too soon. Any road. Here's a little more we can do, Miku. I'll stop off at Camp Overlook. Would you mind going on ahead to Maelstrom Command? And that is the end of the Kobold quests. We've now completed 3 of the 5 ARR Beast Tribe quest lines. So you can bet we'll be back on Miku in some time to progress the other ones. Lieutenant Hatsune, I feared we'd lost you to the tunnels. To think that a single missing shipment would lead you on such a how the fuck do you pronounce that? Circuitous? That doesn't feel right. That just does not feel right. Journey through the bowels of Ugamaro, I shudder at the thought. And yet, though there is still a long road ahead, I dare say your efforts have gone far in leading us down the path of peace with the kobolds. Aye, you've done Limsa proud this day, my friend. Accept this as a remuneration... Okay, another word. For your deeds. On behalf of the Maelstrom and the Admiral herself, I commend you. Remuneration? I think it's supposed to be remuneration. There. Yeah, that's the PvP unlock. We won't be doing that. At least not anytime soon. I'm so bad at PvP and I hate it, so... Let me grab the list of things. Okay. Realm Reborn. Let's see. Okay, we've got a few options. We can either work on some trials or some dungeons. I'll leave it up to you guys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dungeons. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trials. Any other broken boss fights? I can think of ones that are, like, really bad. I can't think of any that are outright broken off the top of my head. The only one that I know of that is literally functionally broken is the one from Manor Hard. Otherwise, it's most of them work fine, even if some of them are a little weird. Hold on, I think I missed one. Didn't we do No, okay. Just misremembering, I suppose. So yeah, we've got 8 dungeons left, and then 9 trials that we can work on right now. Technically speaking, we could also do the alliance raids, but that is a little bit more involved than I'm ready. It's the first dungeon that pops in your head. Go there. Okay, we're going to a really cool dungeon, actually, then. See, I gotta remember where the unlock quest is. I'm pretty sure it's in Gridania. No? Hold on. Required quest. Blah, 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 blah. This is in... Oh, it's in Old Da. Why is it in Old Da? That's weird. Okay. It is... Hold on. It's this one right here. So, I'm about to ask you to remember something from a long time ago. At the beginning of A Realm Reborn, there's kind of this mini story arc that we watched play out from afar, where another group of adventurers starts their journey at the same time that we do, and they're in a party. And when they enter Tam-Tara Deepcroft, one of them dies, and everyone blames the healer, which ends up kind of destroying her life. And it's used to illustrate to the player the things that can go wrong for adventurers in Eorzea, you know? This is, believe it or not, a follow-up to that storyline. Why, you're Hatsune Miku, the famous adventurer. Thank the gods for bringing you here. Yeah, that storyline, it happens, like, before you even meet the Scions. So before we meet Minfilia and them, we just kind of... Yeah, we get to see these guys go through some shit. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Payo Ryo, one of the many faceless adventurers struggling to make their way in Eorzea. Forgive me if I sound bitter, but I don't begrudge your renown. Your superiority as an adventurer was obvious to me long before you became a household name. Our paths crossed near Sastasha, you see. Hard to believe we moved in similar circles back then. Speaking of which, do you perchance remember having met a conjurer named Edda around that time? We used to adventure together, she and I and 2 others. Our little group didn't last very long, though. Things fell to pieces when Aver, our leader and Edda's fiancé, met his end in the Tam-Tara Deepcroft. Harsh words were exchanged, and we all went our separate ways. Since then, I've been getting by on my own. Truth be told, I hadn't planned on seeing any of my former comrades again, but then this letter arrived from Edda containing an invitation to her wedding. Now, I know what you're thinking. I should be happy for her, and I was, until I noticed the name of her groom-to-be. It was none other than Aver? What's more, the venue for the ceremony is to be the Tam-Tara Deepcroft, the very place the poor fellow died. Something isn't right, I tell you. Now, in the letter, Edda wrote that Liavine, I've never actually had to pronounce that out loud before. That's the fourth member of our group, had already agreed to attend. They chanced to meet each other recently, from what I could gather. Not knowing what to make of it all, I thought wise to consult Liavine about the whole strange affair before replying, but last I heard, she'd joined the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and didn't have the first idea how to go about tracking her down, not until the greatest scion of them all appeared, that is. Could you tell me where I might find her? In the lich yard of the church, in the church of Saint Adam Landama. I'm sorry, I don't. Slain in an imperial raid, you say? By the 12, I had no idea. You know, I actually never realized that Liavine, however you want to say that, was one of the scions that was killed in early ARR. I never realized that. That's pretty funny. When did this happen? While the Black Wolf still lived? Then how can it be that Liavine met Edda recently? Gods, I don't know what to believe. If it isn't too much to ask, I would be most grateful if you'd show me Liavine's grave. We didn't always see eye to eye, but she had a good heart. And if she's truly... Well, I need to pay my respects. Please, meet me at the Lich Yard. This game is full of little moments like this. If you wander into the back room of the Waking Sands before that raid happens and you see a bunch of people who, you know, die, or like, before, like, all those people die, you can meet a character that is actually important, like, 2 expansions later, and he just, like, pops up back there and is hanging out with other scions. It's crazy. It's, like, way before he was a named character, or, like, a significant character he was named. But it was before he was significant enough to have, like, voice acting and stuff. The tombstone has been knocked over and the earth before it disturbed. So this is where poor Liavine now lives. What's the meaning of this? Not only is her grave defiled, her body's gone. Who could have done this? Oh no. Could it have been Edda? The more I think about it, the more it makes... Well, I was going to say sense, but gods. I will try to explain. To the rest of us, our little party of 4 was but a means to riches and glory, such things as adventurers seek. But to Edda, it was her life. She blamed herself for Aver's death, and to our shame, we agreed with her, though we knew full well we were all to blame. And when we left her where she stood with her fiancé's head for company... Ugh! How could we have been so heartless? Small wonder the poor girl has been driven from her wits. But what's done is done. All we can do is admit to our mistakes and make amends as best we can. Aver is gone, and so is Liavine. But Edda refuses to accept it. She won't let go of the past. I know not what she means to do in Tam-Tara, but it can lead to no good end. I will attend this wedding and restore her to her senses. I would be much reassured if you could accompany me, Miku. As Aver once did, so too does Edda look up to you. She may not listen to me, but she may yet heed the words of someone she admires, and failing that... No, it doesn't bear thinking about. If we hurry, it need not come to that. Please, meet me in the Tam-Tara Deepcroft. Together, we'll put an end to whatever madness Edda is planning. This is one of the coolest quest lines, in my opinion. Just because it's set up so far in advance and it's delivered on really, really well. There's a lot to this, like, even beyond just this dungeon. So fair warning, we're not going to see the entirety of Edda's story tonight. However, we will eventually be seeing it. There you are. Well, the fellow in Thaumaturge just so happens a fellow like that went into the Deepcroft not a minute ago. There was a young lady with him, dressed head to toe in white. The lass was all smiles and giggles like a maiden on her wedding day, but your friend looks stiff as a board. Can't say blame him, though. Crips do strange things to the best of us. Mean to head inside as well? Take care you don't wake the dead, eh? As a reminder of the original run-through of the Tam-Tara Deepcroft, this dungeon was originally home to a group of cultists who, keep summoning a bunch of Void Scent, which are demons, shorthand. We'll get more into what Void Scent really are eventually, probably in Heavensward, I think. And as you can see, they have run of the place. They own this place now. Oh, we're doing single pulse? Sure. Oh, this person's stopping to read all the things. I finally mustered the courage to speak with your hero, my love. Me, who is kind, and wise as she is brave and strong. They ran off before I could read it. They call us a woman of few words. You know, I've already, like, been on record saying that Tam-Tara Deepcroft is one of my favorite dungeons in the game. And I will also go on record and say they fucking knocked it out of the park with, the hard mode. I also really, really like this dungeon. My hotbar isn't quite how I'm used to it, but that's fine. I will be just grabbing every single item from here. I don't know which ones I need. I'm going to sort through it later. Actually, what is the item level in here? 80? Not the worst, especially for accessories. Is that a healing ring? No, it is a magic DPS ring. Okay, so Leovine here. She's a bit weird mechanically. Okay. Okay. All right, let's try that again. Yeah, this is, you know, I'm glad we're actually getting the authentic Tam-Tara Deepcroft Hard experience. Of a bunch of people who do not know how the mechanics work dying immediately. Oh my god. Attempt number 3. We don't really have any emotes on Mihu, do we? No. Oh, I don't have Eos. Don't. Oh. It's our tank. It is our tank. Oh, I don't have Eos. Oh my god. There we go. That's how we do it. She's very simple once people figure out the exact sequence she wants you to do. And because she only gets to do it once. Ring of Divine War. I'll agree on that. This is for physical classes. This is just a good place to get accessories. Go for Divine Light. Cuff of the Divine Hero. Do I need this? Ninja gear? I don't need it yet, but I might need it in the future. I'll read. I know, it's not easy being without a body. I promise to find one for you, but you must have patience. You are my husband-to-be. There's nothing I would not do for you, so please have faith in me. Give me time, my love, and I shall make you whole again, as you make me. Wish we had time to, like, read all of these, because the lore in here is, like, crazy. Give me that. Ring of Divine Wisdom. I'll read on that. This is for healers. I don't want it. I have better pants at level 50. This one also for healers? No, it's for all classes. We do still have this. It's for an event that ended like a while ago. Sorry to keep you waiting, my love. We cannot afford to compromise. Not when your new body is concerned. Ordinary adventurers die often enough, leaving their ordinary corpses. If we were to be like Miku, we cannot settle for anything less than extraordinary. All right, now we have to protect the Lalafell. This one's much simpler than the first boss. Luckily, just 2. Okay. Ninja gear, sure. Sure. Just gonna take everything. I'm just taking everything. Sort through it later. This pull, when you do it wall to wall, gets really chaotic. Certainly not complaining about this guy going slow in this dungeon. All right. Look, Affair, all these people have come to make you a gift of their souls. Isn't that nice of them? Even Miku is here. Now your dream of becoming like her can come true. This one, as well, pretty simple. Just a lot of AoEs to dodge, and ads that need to be killed or they wipe the entire party. I should probably be holding the boss still, but it's fine. That is the entire boss fight as well. Now it just loops till we kill it. Very simple. Goodbye, Etta. Okay. Hello, Pyraio. It's finally over. Would that it could have been different, but what choice did we have? Let this be my last act as an adventurer. I've done quite enough harm as it is. I mean to go home and live out my days in... Huh? No, it can't be. I'm sorry, please forgive me. There is more to that. Considerably more to that. The next step of that storyline, however, takes us into a brand new type of content that Miku does not have unlocked yet. So we'll get to that when we get to that. Technically, we can unlock it right now, but it's way too in-depth to go into tonight. I crossed off the wrong one, so I guess we're doing Sastasha Hard next. Let me look up where it is. It's definitely pirates in Mordona. I really like Tam-Tara Hard. I think Tam-Tara Hard's really good. I guess we'll do Copperbell as well. Definitely pirates. By the onion, you're Miku. Couldn't have come at a better time. A friend of mine sent word that he needs a capable adventurer, you see, and I naturally thought of you. Who's this friend, you ask? Why, none other than Commodore Reiner of the Yellow Jackets. He and I met back when we first started out as a culinarian, and we've been friends ever since. Any road, I'd appreciate it if you'd pay him a visit and inquire as to what he needs doing. You'll find him in the Coral Tower with his Yellow Jackets. Gotta go to the Marauders Guild. Oh, there's Zulka. I could say his name right. Good evening to you, Miku. How timely. There is something I would ask of you. But where are my manners? Is there aught you require? Here at Blowzong? I don't know. Blowzong's request? Ha, that he should send you of all people is a stroke of good fortune indeed. Permit me to appraise you of the situation. You will doubtless recall driving the Serpent Reavers out of Sastasha. Well, despite our best efforts to keep the place secure, I regret to inform you that it has been occupied by pirates. Pirates, I say, though eyewitnesses claim that they seem more akin to fiends from the briny depths. To be frank, we are not wholly certain what it is we are dealing with. I dispatched a party of adventurers to identify and eliminate the threat, but it would seem that their courage failed them. But they were not you, my friend. You will fare better against whatever waits within Sastasha. Of that I have no doubt. If you would be willing to assist us, pray report to... I'm not even trying that one. Nope. Who stands guard by the entrance to the caverns. This one introduced before or after? 2.4. This is after Tam-Tara. It's you. I take it you mean to help us again? Wonderful. You see those adventurers yonder? We sent them in first, but it soon became clear that they were unequal to the task. By my count, they lasted under a minute inside before staggering back out, sucking for air like a fish out of water. As such, we're no closer to ascertaining the nature of the threat, let alone eliminating it. You'll be going in blind. I know, but you've purged Sastasha before, and I'm certain that you can repeat the feat. Enter whenever you're ready. I look forward to hearing of your success. Sastasha Hard. Ah! Wow. Instant Q-Pops. We'll do Copperbell Hard as well, hopefully, looking at the time. And then we're going to plow through some of at least my level 50 class quests. Some of the ones that I know are like, going to unlock abilities that I need. I know we need to do Paladin. We have to do White Mage. Oh, and Thaumaturge, but we probably won't complete Thaumaturge tonight. May have to do another side quest night sometime in the near future. Filthy intruders, filthy intruders. Someone is single targeting the enemy, and I don't know who. Oh, it's probably the machinist. Yeah, it's the machinist. They're filling their battery gauge. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, is one of these classes missing AoE at level 50? They're not. Kind of strange that we got two really slow pulling tanks in a row, though. I feel like these guys are pretty rare. His gear's not good enough. These ads are kind of eating him alive. This gear is better than the dungeon lets you have. So maybe things just hit hard in here. Honestly, could not tell you. I try my damnedest to not end up in this place normally. In stark contrast to, you know, how I feel about Tam-Tara Hard. If I end up in here, I have failed. I have messed up. This dungeon was the first dungeon I ever healed, by the way. I had Scholar at level 50, and I didn't know how to play it, and I didn't know how to heal. Keep in mind, this is in Stormblood, so healing worked differently back then. And I was like, I do not know what I'm doing. How do I learn Scholar? And a friend of mine, who I knew IRL, who I do not know anymore, told me, oh, it's easy. You just go into Sastasha Hard. Sastasha Hard will teach you everything you need to know about healing. And God, they were right. I had no idea what most of my buttons did. Oh my god. And this boss heal checks you real hard. Harder than, like, most dungeon bosses do. It's able to set people to really low HP. It's able to apply dots at the same time. There's a chance it just, like, murders people. And I didn't know how to deal with it. And we did not complete the dungeon, and everyone left. And I felt so bad, I didn't touch a healer class until after Shadowbringers dropped. Well, okay, I think I tried Astro before. Because I was told that it was better. For years, this led to me believing that Scholar was complete garbage. Just useless. I now understand, it's just, like, kind of technical. So, like, this was the worst thing to be doing for me. Was learning healing here. Like, why the fuck would you suggest that to me? This is, the antique garbage. Anyways, obviously, I'm not too concerned about that boss anymore. But it is a, you know, like a traumatic memory that I hate. These crabs, by the way, if you run, they get stuck on stuff so often that they take, like, the full length of the next mob pole to catch up with you if you run past them. They're really funny. I don't know why I have that fact about them memorized. I just do. Button. this way. My only AoE heal at this level. This is bad. This boss fight is complete and total chaos. It is just kind of nonsense all around. Wow, that doesn't deal any fucking damage. Anyways, time for the chaos to begin. Oh, God. Okay, yep. Madison Con? Yes. Oh. 56? The hell is a splintered chest? It's a crafting material. Why? Oh, for a furniture item. Of the dead man's chest. I see. Oh, right, I have to, like, heal the tank. How much, tombstones do I have? Oh, only like 200. Okay. It just occurred to me that we've been, like, doing first-time clears, technically, so this should be buffing up our tombstone count. Alright, time for some more nonsense. Time for the boss. You've done well to make it this far, but you'll wish you hadn't. Oh, he's talking too fast for me to read it out loud. Huh. That's what happens to that guy. Oh, goodbye. Oh, they pulled. Yeah, I'm you know, I'm gonna level with you guys. This boss fight sucks. This one is terrible. This is a not good boss. The idea is, oh my god. Why did you fucking pull if your healer was in a cutscene? Sorry, that just drives me nuts that people do that. Like, use some fucking sense. Let newcomers watch the goddamn cutscenes. Anyways, this boss fight's terrible. If you have, say, melee classes, he tends to just use this one AoE over and over again that makes you, like, run away from him all the time. It's really obnoxious. And the tank is gone. Yeah, there it is. Like, you can't even really predict that and, like, get out in time. So the end result... Oh. There I go. The end result is just you're constantly blind and stunned and being thrown everywhere and dying all the time. It's awful. I hate this boss. Which sucks, because it's like the reappearance of the Kraken from Hullbreaker Isle, which is fun, but the actual fight itself is just dog shit. It's so bad. Ugh, fucking inkjet. Ow. Oh, I've been grabbed. Or at least I was going to be grabbed. God, this boss is a mess. Kraken cannot bear its arms against you? I've actually never seen that before. Never mind. Clearly they lied. Can I hit them both? Kind of hard to tell. I think now we just focus the Kraken. Oh, there we go. There. And that was Sastasha Hard. We could probably sell that on the market board. Let's see. And Copperbell, which I imagine is in Mordona as well. Out of sight, out of mind. Mordona. I believe that is this quest. Yep. Seen more and more visitors to this godforsaken place lately, most of them battle-hardened types seeking a worthy test of their mettle. I trust that I might count you among them. Look, you didn't hear this from me, but word has it that Copperbell mines are looking not unlike the 8th hell in recent days. Stone torches would have us believe that they have matters under control, but a minor acquaintance of mine would beg to differ. He says the torches have proven far more adept at quelling the rumors that the hecatonaires, or quelling rumors than hecatonaires, if you catch my drift. Why do I betray this knowledge to you? I fear for my friend's life and mine own, as well should those hulking monstrosities break free to the surface. If it's a challenge you seek, let's say you accidentally find your way to Copperbell and proffer your services. Huh. this one doesn't have any story content after clearing it. That's interesting. Adventurer, baseless rumors notwithstanding, I can assure you that your meager talents are not needed here. No Huckadanaires have returned to the mines, and even if they had, the stone torches would be seeing to the threat swiftly and ably, as is our wont. I know not what you just heard, but it is most certainly not the tortured scream of some unfortunate miner being consigned to the maw of a bloodthirsty giant birthed from God's forsaken depths. Ah, Seven Hells, it's true, all of it. We thought that we'd seen the last of them, but we were wrong. Horribly, dreadfully wrong. Let down our guard. We did, and now Copperbell is overrun with the damned legion of fiends, each one nastier than the last. We've already lost scores of our men to the chaos. The few that have returned alive claim that even the once docile Spriggans have gone quite mad, falling upon the poor miners in droves. So much for being harbingers of wealth and fortune, eh? The stone torches are loath to lean on the strength of the outsiders, but I cannot in good conscience place full pride before the lives of good men any longer. You reclaimed these mines once, the torches, nay, an entire nation of Ul'dah would be forever in your debt if you could perform the deed again. I beg of you, friend. Banish those fiends to the depths, that they may never resurface. And now, Copperbell. Think this will pop instantly again? There it goes. 0 minutes waiting in queue tonight. 30 extra minutes attached by tanks moving as slow as humanly possible. Very funny. I almost prefer the queue times, because then we could work on quests. Copperbell Mines is the worst of the three. I'll say that. You see, a while ago, Copperbell Mines. Here's the thing about Copperbell: is originally it was kind of the puzzle dungeon of the group. So of the three dungeons, you had one that was more or less straightforward, and you just run through it, which is Tam-Tara Deepcroft. And you have one of them that's like more or less a narrative experience, which was Sastasha. And then you had Copperbell, and the idea behind Copperbell was that it was more of a puzzle dungeon than anything else. So, you know, if you can imagine, all of the bosses were kind of just standing around and waiting for things to happen in a certain way. But Copperbell Mines eventually got reworked into just having some pretty standard, very basic bosses. Oh, thank God, a tank that's, like, running. Oh. 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 Anyways, so Copperbell's more puzzly elements are kind of lost to time. No complaints from me. Copperbell Hard, on the other hand, was made before the rework to change Copperbell into a presentable dungeon. And yet, after fuck, lost my train of thought watching the new group of mobs spawn and someone running in from really far away. It came in before the rework, and yet it hasn't gotten reworked itself. So every boss fight in here is a weird little puzzle that's either really pathetically easy and kind of sucks, or sucks in a whole different way. Trying to remember the old Copperbell bosses. I know there was one of them where it dropped in like 1,000,000 enemies and all of them died in one hit. So players with really fast AoEs would just sit there and spam them, and everyone else would literally sit around and emote. And I think the boss after that, you had to... some kind of weird, like... oh, it's the slime. You had to... it was a slime, and you had to blow up items. Oh my god, the slime puddles. This is a terrible ring. You had to like blow it up with bombs or something, and it would split. And once you split it far enough, it would be like killable. Terrible boss. Anyways, the Hecatonair Mastermind. The gimmick here is you have to run him to the end of the platform and then beat him up. That's it. Wow, that's also terrible. Okay, moving on. Oh, the Goma Golem. Oh, I hate this boss. Oh, I hate this boss. So the way that this guy works is you don't actually fight him. These bombs just kind of spawn, and or you gotta get him to stand near them. think this guy is a blue mage spell. Pretty sure Plane Cracker is a blue mage spell. Oh, there's the... Oh, get out! Ah! Is there a Waymaker Bomb out or something? Oh my god, there it is. Four, three, two, one. God, the fact that he isn't fucking dead yet. Ugh. And now we have to fight Biggie. The Spriggan that was in the golem. Which, you know, cute detail, that's fun. Can we please get a complete rework of this godforsaken boss? Please. Someone is going to open that chest. I can feel it. There it is. Don't need the earrings. Oh my god. Why did you pull the slimes? Oh, oh. Okay. Wonder how they're gonna handle this. Okay, they know how to do it. Awesome. If you stand on the sand, you get attacked. This entire boss fight is literally just you don't stand on the sand. That's it. This is the whole boss. These guys will, like, run in. You don't even really need to kill them. If you ignore them, which my party did not do, they normally just, like, start hitting rocks in the corner of the room. If they hit the crystallized rock, I think that triggers raid lights sometimes. Holy crap. Ow. Did someone touch the rock? I think that's what happens when you touch the rock. It's okay, they're on warrior. They could probably win. Or not. Or they're just choosing to die. Ugh. Don't touch. No. Oh my god. They're actually so far away, I have to run out onto the sand to find them. What is happening? I'm just going to position myself here just in case that thing happens again. This room catches scent of crystallized rock. What the hell? I should have no clue how this boss is supposed to work. God, they are really far away from me. Why are they casting physic? Oh my god, this shit again. Oh, he died. Holy shit, get me out of here. Later, I'm going to read how that boss is actually supposed to work. I don't level 60. Don't need it. God, get me out of there. And that's all the content for the evening. I'm going to continue leveling Paladin. We have to do the Paladin quest real fast, so we're going to do that. Might save more of these quests for next time. Cross off Copperbell Hard as well. Right. Welcome, Paladin. You should know that word of your deeds has reached me. Few are those who know the true Paladin path without misstep, but you are one of them, and I am proud to call you sister. You have kept the faith, and in return I must have faith in you. It is time that you knew the truth. Though it is hard to share, for it is shame I would rather keep it hidden from outsiders. Perhaps you remember when I told you of the traitor and the sword Oathkeeper that he stole. His name is Solkzagil, and he was my predecessor as captain of the Sultan's Sworn Elite. Yes, he was the same man whom I had admired as a child, who inspired me to take up the sword and follow in the way of the Paladin. He was the paragon, blah blah blah. Some years now, there was a struggle for influence between the Sultanate military and a faction within the syndicate known as the Monitorists. The latter emerged triumphant, and the army's authority was diminished dramatically. Although Solkazil was still capable of the Sultan's Sworn, or still captain of the Sultan's Sworn Elite, he knew his position was perilous, so he fled, taking Oathkeeper with him. In doing so, he went against the words that he had spoken on that bended knee before his royal liege. Now it falls to me, as captain, to restore the honor and name of the Sultan's Sworn. If that means cutting down my former mentor and master, I would do so, or do it gladly, for his misdeed cannot be forgotten. But his death will not lift the stain that mars our name. He must be put on trial in a public court so that everyone knows his crimes. Then, and only then, can we begin to earn the people's trust again. He served over 30 years as captain of the Sultan's Sworn Elite, and he is a formidable foe. Few can match his skill with the sword. Even together, you and I will find it difficult to take him alive without mortal harm to one side or the other, so you must continue to hone your skills and prepare for the day when we will face him. To complete the next stage of your training, you must do this. Go to the Ugram River in eastern Thanalan and find the brazier we have placed there. By lighting it, you draw the ire of the Lepidotes dwelling within the waters, face the creatures in battle, and hone your new skills. The fight will not be easy, but if you take it to heart what you have learned and let the crystals be your guide, you will triumph. Should be pretty easy. I'm pretty sure this one is just like a one-step quest. We might be able to squeeze in some more. Honestly, I've never cared for the Paladin quests, like, a ton. They're just fine. They're okay. Kind of held back by the lack of charisma from the mentor. Is it just these ones? Okay. Potency on that. 270. Nice. There we go. Good, you've mastered your new skills and made them your own. But much work remains to be done before you can face the traitor Sulkazagil. We are close to finding him, and as our net draws tighter, it grows ever more important that we make ready for the moment when the fish must at last be landed. Not even a cutscene for this one. That's crazy. Okay. What level of White Mage quest are we on? 50. We're on the last one. Let's do that. Should also be a mender at whatever this is. Camp Tranquil? Yeah. So we can repair gear here. Oh. Our MSQ turn-in is here still. Excuse me, Pokemon Pack. I'm busy. Forgive me, Miku. Brother and I have considered every possibility and attempting every incantation at our disposal, but I fear the task of completing the enchantment has proven beyond our abilities. No living Podjal, not even our sister, possesses such power. Without the blessing of Atoa Kant, there's nothing we can do. The ashes return to their rightful resting place. Atoa Kant's spirit will return. Surely it's only a matter of time. Look around you, sister. Open your eyes and ears. Time is the one thing we do not have. Arun? The fury of the Great One mounts with each passing moment. It will not be contained much longer. No, the time for waiting is long past. Now is the time for action. But Miku's garb, the enchanting is not yet complete. The situation is far from ideal, yet we have no choice. We must trust in Miku's powers and do what we can. Do I hear you right, Arun? Why, it was not long ago that you objected to Miku's very presence at the ritual. May be stubborn, sister, but I am no fool. I have witnessed Miku's abilities with my own eyes. There can be no doubting that she is a mage of the white, one as worthy as you and I. Arun. If you would place your trust in Miku so, I see no reason why I should not. Very well. Let us hasten for Evershade. That is up by Bent Branch. I believe this one will be a solo duty. If I remember right, it's not like a super long solo duty. Yep, they're shimmering. Excuse me. Okay. I think that sound was it spawning a bunch of enemies outside of the cutscene. That's really funny. The Great One's rage is too strong. I cannot reach him. Stay focused, Arun. If we fail, who will rise to take our place? But sister, the forest itself turns against us. If we can only reach the Great One, his minions will relent. Cast away your worries and focus your mind on the ritual. Now, no, Miku! Stand strong, Miku. Are you gonna let some overgrown shrub ruffle your feathers? And the two of you, don't you have a ritual to perform? Do my eyes deceive me? This is no time for chit-chat. Ryu, Arun, Miku, focus your energies on the Guardian Tree. We must quell the Great One's fury, dispatch its minions, and resume the quieting. Do I have to heal the tree? I think I have to heal the tree. Are there more enemies? Oh my god. Made me run all the way around the tree. Oh, they just deal damage. Oh. Is that it? Now, focus your powers on the Guardian Tree. Is it over? The Great One's anger abates. You have done well, my children. Master Otoa, do you truly live? Live, not as you would define the word, mayhap in the heart of Miku here, whose strength I borrowed to join you. It's a miracle. Aye, it may very well be, or perhaps the Mother Crystal heard this old soul's wish. I lived a long and fruitful life, but when I drew my last breath in Ogamuro that day, I did so with one profound regret, that I would pass from this realm without finding a worthy inheritor to bequeath my knowledge in full. My spirit left my lifeless body to abide in the soul crystal, with the hope that one day it would find its way into the hands of my successor. For years, my consciousness slumbered in the darkness, until I met Miku. From the moment you took my crystal in hand, I knew, Podjal or no, I had at long last found the one whom I could truly pass on my knowledge. Yes, Miku, I knew Master Otoa. Oh, there he goes. Power of the crystal grows faint. It would seem my all too brief sojourn here has come to an end. Farewell, Miku of the White. Farewell, my children. I leave my forest home in your capable hands. Master Otoa, he has left us. And yet by his power and that of his successor, Miku, the Great One's fury, is quelled and the 12's Wood is safe. Though Master Otoa traveled the world, no doubt his heart always remained here in the forest home he loved. He waited for us. Why, brother, for once you almost sound wise beyond your years. Strange, is it not? Perhaps I finally learned something from you, dear sister. As I could learn something from you, Arun. Your pride as a Podjal, your deep respect for our past. These are traits to be admired. The same can be said for Master Otoa's liberality. Yes, I believe there's a place for both beliefs among our kind. The road was a long and winding one, but at long last our work is done. Let us return to Camp Tranquil. Is that the end of the quest? Yes. Yes, it is. And that wraps up the White Mage quests for Around Reborn. We'll have to do another Miku night very soon, in like, I don't know, a week and a half or so. Just so I can have more of these, more side quests out of the way. Between Master Otoa and the flesh, well, not flesh, perhaps. I'm still shaking from the experience and from the pure joy of seeing peace return to my forest home at last. I will forever be grateful to you, Miku. I am honored that we were able to heal the wood together. I speak not only for myself, my brothers express the same sentiments. For Master Otoa here, I'm sure he would say the same. Though perhaps he is still here in some form. Behold, the final piece of your garb now pulses with his ancient power. Yes, there can be no doubt that Master Otoa intended this as his parting gift to you. Take it and wear it with pride, Miku the White. Before we part, I would bestow unto you a present of my own. The ancient powers vested in me as Seedseer, I bestow upon you the greatest incantation known to our kind. May you ever heed the will of the elementals and use it in wisdom and compassion. Whew. I'm not given to formalities. I swear I do not know how my sister manages. In the short time I've known you, Miku, you have grown into a fine white mage. I am honored to call you my peer. Use your powers in moderation and let compassion be your guide. I have no doubt that you will bring succor and solace wherever your journey takes you. And with that, we get Benediction, the reason why I had to stop running things on White Mage. Concludes the White Mage quest, blah, blah, blah. You have to complete the quest before the dawn. Yep, that's all pretty standard stuff. Seeing White 1. Does this just complete all of them? Yes. And that gives us Benediction, which fully heals a party member. I'll put that right there. We don't really need any of this. I'm going to set it here just in case I want to drop it in the glamour dresser later. Oh, we can use that. Um, let's see. Hold on. Before we finish up, let me get a quick tally of how many job quests Miku is missing right now. So Paladin we're caught up on. Warrior, we have to do Looking the Part, which is level 45. So we have to do the 45 and 50 ones for Warrior. White Mage and Scholar, we know we're both done. Pugilist, we have to do Star-Crossed Rivals, which is the level 25 quest, so 1. Rogue, we have to do the level 10 quest. Archer, we have to do the level 15 quest. Thaumaturge, we have to do 20, 25, and 30. Summoner's done. 5, 6, 7, 8 total. It's a lot of job quests to be behind on. Is Rogue locking me out of an ability right now? No, but it will by the time I hit level 15. Okay. Well, this one is locking me out of Repelling Shot, which isn't good enough for me to worry about it. So, I do still have jobs I can level then, which is good. Yeah, the big one is honestly Thaumaturge and Warrior not having their capstone stuff. That's all slaying gear. Why do I have slaying gear? Dragoon. I have slaying gear for Dragoon. That's why. Okay. Any tomestones? Not many. We do not have many. Okay. Alright. Here, actually, we'll log out on Scholar. It's the class we've been playing all day today. Oh, and I'm gonna repair this while I'm here. Getting low. Okay. We'll log out in Thanalan. I feel like it's pretty rare that we do that. With that, though, that is everything for tonight. Next Miku stream will probably be happening in a week or two. Please, look forward to that. And otherwise, the next stream is going to be probably not tomorrow. It'll probably be Thursday, and we'll be starting Pokemon Scarlet. So look forward to that. And with that, we put Miku to bed. Okay. Not gonna do like a long post stream or anything tonight. I'm just gonna sign off. And now she sleeps for an entire week. Better than sleeping for multiple months, which is what she did before. We will be. I'll be trying to balance this one out a little bit more. In terms of check-ins on Miku. This one kind of got pushed aside a lot because I got sick and I had to take a break and whatnot. You know, a lot of things were happening. So, and I really, really wanted Final Fantasy 16 out of my fucking stream lineup as soon as possible. Um anyways, that's all I've got for the evening. So yeah, like I said, next stream will probably be happening Thursday ish. Um and it will be just starting Pokemon Scarlet, which will be really fun. I'm probably gonna aim for Miku on Sunday. Um, we'll see how the side quest preparing works out. I'm locking in now. On Sunday, we're dealing with probably leveling up our Beast Tribe quests again, but also unlocking the trials, some of the optional trials that they're not optional. Some of the required trials that present themselves to you through side quests. Um and we'll be doing uh a lot of our job quests. So I hope to have some of the classes prepared to like be finished off. Like I hope to have Paladin ready to be finished by then. Hopefully. No promises. At the very least, I'll have Paladin at 45. Um, but yeah, that's all I got for the evening. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, have a great night.